Grand Canyon National Park, Rim to Rim Car Journey. Having completed our visit to North Rim's Imperial Point, that is Shaamkant and his family, took rest at the lodge at North Rim, and next morning we headed towards the South Rim. Our Google map was showing a distance of 211 miles up to Yavapai Lodge of Grand Canyon Village on the South Rim to be covered in 4 hours and 16 minutes. We passed through wooded area of the park. There are hundreds of species vascular plants, fungi, moss and lichen found in the Grand Canyon National Park. The variety is largely due to 8,000 feet elevation change from the river up to the highest point on the North Rim. Also, there are hundreds of species of wild flowers. Animals and birds such as elk, deer, antelope, turkey, hawks, owls, bear, bobcat, and eagles can be seen in some parts of the forest. The landscape of the forest is unique and dynamic. At low elevation, the forest consists of grasslands and sagebrush. At higher elevation, the forest steps up through clusters of pinyon-juniper and ponderosa-pine to fir, spruce, and aspen. As we headed north along AZ-67, we passed through meadows with herds of grazing bison lined on both sides with ponderosa pines. We understand that park authorities take good care of bison. Near park boundary, we switched over to US 89AS and headed east. As we moved along US Route 89A towards Bitter Springs, we came across a bridge called Navajo Bridge. It spans across Colorado River flowing through Marble Canyon. There are actually 2 bridges at this site. We passed along the new bridge, which has been opened to the vehicular traffic in 1995. The old bridge was opened in 1929. Now it is serving as a pedestrian bridge. Prior to the opening of the old bridge, travelers had to depend on Lee's Ferry, situated 5 miles away from this location. The ferry was unsafe for travel. As you walk on the pedestrian bridge, you get magnificent views of the river. You can also view the nearby Vermilion Cliffs. Located to the north of Route 89A is the Vermilion Cliffs National Monument. The monument is a geologic treasure containing a variety of diverse landscapes from the Paria Plateau, Vermilion Cliffs, Coyote Buttes, and Paria Canyon. The Vermilion Cliffs, which lie along the southern edge of the Paria Plateau, rise 3,000 feet above their bases. They consist primarily of sandstone, siltstone, limestone, and shale. These sedimentary rocks have been deeply eroded for millions of years, exposing hundreds of layers of rock strata. Mesas, buttes, and large tablelands are interspersed with steep canyons. Small streams in the canyons sustain wildlife. In the neighborhood of Bitter Springs, we got onto US Highway 89. We stayed on US 89 and headed south until Cameron. Then we got onto AZ-64W and drove for an hour to reach the South Rim. On the way, we halted at a couple of pullout to have a look at the valley. We rested at the Yavapai Lodge in Grand Canyon Village. We will cover our trip of the South Rim in separate videos. You can access a short profile of the author and his books in the description section of this video. We have also shared links to our previous videos which describe our tour of North Rim.